Hey guys, it's me Komasan, and I want to thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. And for a special, video for this, I want to tell you guys how I got into FNAF exactly, and just basically everything. So, it all started basically around 4th grade. I was 8, 9 or something like that. It was elementary school, so if some stuff is hazy, don't blame me, because I was a stupid kid back then. But basically, I had this friend called Ryan, and he told me about this game called Five Nights at Freddy's. You know how kids lie and stuff, so I searched it up. I was curious about it, so I searched it up on a computer I had back in that time. During that time I was very brand new to the internet, so I didn't know a bunch of stuff was happening, and I remember watching the Five Nights at Freddy's trailer, the trailer, and I just remember it so vividly. It was what is this? I was scared, yet for some reason I was very interested. I was intrigued by this game or whatever it was. When I got my tablet, I really joined a lot of FNAF stuff, since I am an OG person, since 2014, I know basically all the stuff that happened and all the chaos and drama. I was mainly on Google Plus. I was never on Twitter back then. I joined Twitter in 2017, but I was a Google Plus kid. Basically, Google Plus was an old social media platform which got shut down in 2018 or something like that by Google. I don't know why they did it, but I don't know. But basically, that's when I hanged out in communities and stuff. That's when I really got into the FNAF community. We remember watching so many videos about FNAF 1 and like jump scare complications, lore videos, and lots of creative stuff like animations, music. I was very obsessed with FNAF, and this is later down in the line of the video, but I actually stopped enjoying FNAF, and I thought it was cringe to enjoy FNAF, but that's changed, because now. But I remember FNAF 1, I just loved it so much. Then I was always scared of Foxy. I don't know why, he just always scared me, even though his jump scare kind of sucks. He just appears by the door, but maybe it was destiny for me to always hate Foxy or something. I just despise Foxy. I remember FNAF 2, basically the same thing as FNAF 1, music, animations, all that stuff. And this is during the timeline where the community was starting to pop off, really. I remember hanging in school. I don't know why I hang out with this 6th grader or something, but basically he always lied to me cause I had a life-size Foxy animatronic, and I can't believe I used to believe this kid, because I was a stupid kid and he was a 6th grader. But it's so stupid thinking about it now, because there's no way this dude has Foxy in his house. But yeah, in my school I was known as the Five Nights at Freddy's kid. I was made fun of for liking Five Nights at Freddy's, especially in elementary school. That's when I started getting naughty. I started making friends with people, and FNAF 3. I remember I remember watching the trailer on a flip phone, guys. You know what a flip phone is? It's ancient technology, guys. I'm joking, but you guys should know what a flip phone is. But I remember watching the FNAF 3 trailer on a flip phone, and I was amazed by it. I was like, is that Bonnie? I was like, it was just so crazy. I would just remember it so yeah, I remember watching FNAF 3 on a flip phone, and I remember going to my uncle's house. He had a tablet. I installed FNAF 3 on it, and basically I could not play the game at all. I was so scared of Springtrap. This is night 1, by the way. I thought Springtrap was gonna come. Just the atmosphere alone, I could not play the game at all. And I remember being a little quiet baby with it and stuff, and it's just it's so sad now. Well, it's not sad, it's embarrassing, I guess you could say. Then FNAF 4 came out. I remember seeing the FNAF 4 trailers and stuff like that, and I was people were this is the final chapter, and I was I didn't want it to be the final chapter, honestly, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't want it to be the final chapter, especially since there was so much things that needed to be answered. And I remember the box. I remember everything about that, what was inside the box. But then we got the Halloween update. I first saw it when I was at this guy's house. I'm not gonna say exactly why I was at this house, but I was at this house. I remember watching Markiplier play the Halloween update for Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and I just remember it so vividly. It was so crazy. New animatronics, except 2, they were the sweet skin. But we got Mangle, we got Nightmare Balloon Boy, we got Nightmare Marionette. Like, it was crazy. And Nightmare Balloon Boy is still one of the scariest animatronics. I got made fun of for thinking Nightmare Balloon Boy is scary, but Phil is objective, and honestly, in my opinion, he is one of the scariest animatronics. Compared to Plushtrap, he's like 100 times scarier. Like, come on, guys, you gotta admit it. But during that time, once I entered middle school, I kind of stopped enjoying FNAF because I was scared of being made fun of. I was going through a really rough time during that time period. I lost my house to a flood, and it was just a very miserable part of my life in 6th grade. And when I went to school, I made fun of 4 others for enjoying FNAF, and I kind of regret that now, since I love Five Nights at Freddy's, and I can't believe that happened to me, because I'm kind of ashamed of it, because I made fun of my cousin and my friend for liking Five Nights at Freddy's. And it's kind of ironic now that I make YouTube videos on it now, and I have 1,000 subscribers making FNAF content. So it's kind of it's very ironic, and I don't know if they'll see this or not, but I'm very sorry to you guys. Like, I feel so bad for it. I just didn't want to be known as the FNAF kid. I didn't want to be made fun of. I was already getting made fun of for liking Yokai Watch, being called Pokemon Go Kid, which is completely different, okay? During that time, I played the card game of Pokemon. I traded my Sylveon Pokemon card to this kid. He's a bad person. But I really missed that Sylveon card. I saw an image right here, but basically, yeah, I was getting made fun of. I was going through a lot of stuff. I was going through a really rough time in my life. I still am, kind of, when you think about it. Yeah, well, that's when I stopped really interacting with Five Nights at Freddy's content in middle school, and that's when a lot of crazy stuff happened. We got Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator. I remember my cousin telling me about Pizzeria Simulator, and I kind of like shoved it off. I kind of wish I didn't. And then we got Ultimate Custom Night. So middle school, I really distanced myself from Five Nights at Freddy's, and I like 2000. I don't know, like maybe COVID times was when I got back into FNAF, because I was in high school at this point of time, and I didn't really care about people what they thought of me, because who cares? It's high school. If I get made fun of for liking something, that's stupid, and that should go to you guys too. If you like something that doesn't harm anybody, or is just bad, like has any weird stuff in it, like, I'm not gonna say what, but you guys can assume what I'm talking about. But if it doesn't harm anybody or is really freaky, then enjoy it, you know, embrace it. If it, like, you just gotta do that, you know. Who cares what people think? If you like Yokai Watch, like Pokemon, like Five Nights at Freddy's, who cares about what people think about you? Enjoy what you want to enjoy, and that's something you have to eventually acknowledge. You don't care about other people's opinions on you. I really got into Five Nights at Freddy's back again. I watched all the videos of Markiplier and 8-Bit Wine. I actually stopped watching 8-Bit Wine and Markiplier because I didn't watch Five Nights at Freddy's, and I really regret that, because Markiplier, 8-Bit Wine, and Darko, they were my biggest inspirations for doing YouTube. And this might be funny, but before watching Darko, I thought he was kind of annoying. But I don't say that now, because I honestly think Darko is such a great person. He does so much great things for the community. He's just a happy person in general, and he makes me, I want to be like him, you know, one day. He's just a great person, and I aspire to be like that. Making content, covering news, stuff like that, you know, something I really like to do. And it'd be nice to make it out of a job. That's why I want to do YouTube, because honestly, with the economy nowadays, it's just, you know, I'd rather do something I enjoy rather than working at a gas station for 20 years. Well, I remember when Security Breach came out, like, the announcement of it, I was very intrigued about it, because it was the first, like, semi-open FNAF game, and you can actually walk around for once, and I was amazed. I even bought the game, like, I got the physical version, the PS4 version. It does have its problems, like, of course, everybody knows the game has problems, but it's honestly my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game. It's not my favorite game of all time. I have none of the Five Nights at Freddy's games are my favorite games of all time. I really like Security Breach and Ruin, and I love the new take that Stillwell has taken, basically. I love the new era of Five Nights at Freddy's. Even though some people think it's not scary anymore, and they want it to be like a Five Nights at Freddy's VHS series, which FNAF was never about. You guys have to acknowledge that FNAF was never about blood and gore. It was always about, like, after FNAF 1, it was really about the lore. FNAF 1 was trying to get, you know what happened, Scott, like, your game was scary instead of happy and stuff, so Scott made a scary game, you know the story. It's been repeated over and over again. I honestly love the new Five Nights at Freddy's, and I can't wait for me to eventually do a Let's Play on Security Breach, because I actually haven't finished the game. I watched people finish the game, but I haven't actually beat the game, because I'd rather beat it on PC. But I'm like halfway through the game, like 75% of the way through on the PS4s, and sometimes I play it, sometimes I don't. Five Nights at Freddy's really had a big impact on my life and my interest, and I was a member since the beginning, so it kind of makes me feel old even though I'm only 20. I will always love FNAF, and I plan on making it a huge part of my YouTube channel and career, and I hope you guys support me along the way, and I hope we can make it to like 1 million subscribers and stuff like that, because I want to do so many things for the community and stuff like that, you know. But this video is getting kind of long. I've kind of been rambling at the end because, you know, the end part was kind of when, like, you know, got back into it. So if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. Ask me some questions because I want to do a Q&A. But thanks for 1,000 subscribers. It means a lot. It really does. I can't believe we reached this milestone. Now to 10,000. But there's no need to rush. I just watch the main videos, please, because I do want to start making money. But I'll see you guys later.